Hey everyone, I'm Noah Fleming and thanks for tuning in. Today I want to share with you what I think is a billion-dollar business lesson, but I need to share a story with you first. I have a client of mine that just bought a food truck. They're one of the first companies in my area that has a real food truck, right? And so they're getting this thing out there, they're parking at places, and they're doing pretty well. Well, there's a classic story about a food truck which I believe offers a billion-dollar business lesson. There was a man who owned this food truck, and the food truck did phenomenal. He would have those lineups that we've seen in big cities where people would be lined up around the corner waiting for his food. The business did so well that when his son was accepted to Harvard, the father was able to pay the bill no problem. He was able to pay for it cash. He had the funds. The business was doing that well. So the son went away to Harvard and he was gone for a few years, and then he came back and he couldn't believe how his dad was expanding. His dad was buying more trucks, he had more employees, he was spending a fortune on ingredients, and the son said, "Dad, you know what? We're heading into a recession. You've got to cut back. This is crazy. What are you thinking?" And the father looked at his son and he said, "But we're doing well." And the son said, "Yeah, but Dad, times are getting tough. This is a tough economy out there." And the father thought to himself, he said, "Well, my son's pretty smart. He's a Harvard grad. He knows what he's talking about." So the father cut back on everything. He laid off staff. He started using cheaper ingredients. He went back down to one truck. And you know what? The recession did hit and the business started to do poorly. People started to not come to the food truck anymore. People started to leave reviews about the awful food at this food truck, the poor ingredients they were using, the wait times to get served. All this bad stuff was happening. And in the end, the son says, "That damn recession." And the father says, "My damn son," right? You think about this here, there's a great lesson here in that sometimes we make business decisions based on fear. Sometimes we make business decisions based on what's happening instead of investing in the areas where we need to grow, instead of investing in areas where we know we need to improve. This business had it all, right? But they had this fear, this worry that things were about to get bad. So it was time to cut corners. It was time to cheap out in certain areas. And we see this happening all the time. The first place people cut costs are with employees. Then they cut costs on customer service. All the areas that mean so much to your business. So your challenge and your question for this week is to ask yourself, are you making critical business decisions from this place of worry, from this place of concern, instead of investing what you need to grow and where you need to grow? So thanks again for watching. I hope you give this some thought and don't end up like the man with the food truck. Thank you.